I know you clicked on this video with a couple questions about Bill Belichick accepting an offer to be North Carolina's head coach. Like, why would Bill Belichick risk his career? What exactly will be his expectations? And are we thinking natty? How will he recruit at his old age? Well, we don't gotta worry about that. Bill likes him young. But the question you should be asking is, what is the agenda behind this Bill Belichick hiring? Let's remember, he is 72 years old with an established career. What if I told you it was to set up his son for a coaching job? I think it makes sense to start on what got Bill into coaching. Bill's dad, who was actually an assistant coach for North Carolina, had him watching film at a young age. Could you imagine being like 13, calling out cover threes and blitzes? I ain't gonna lie, that kid would never lose a Madden. I say all that to say this: Bill didn't stop the cycle. He had a son too, and well, his son is basically a Bill Belichick clone. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about how it correlates. It's just...
His son's name is Stephen Belichick, and as you know, he was an assistant coach of the New England Patriots when Bill was there. So that made me ask myself, what if this was a plan to get his son a head coaching job somewhere? So don't be surprised if he's brought on at North Carolina. It is confirmed that Bill Belichick gave North Carolina a 400-page Bible with a bunch of rules and stipulations about what would come with hiring him. Not gonna lie, UNC accepted his offer like a day later. They did not read all that. What exactly is in that book? Is there some rules in it that sets up Steven to at least be a coordinator? I'm only speculating. I just know the things people will do for their kids. We are about to have our baby girl, and best believe if Baby Joe wants to do content, she will be right here in y'all's face. One thing I noticed is that the New England haters are running with the narrative of like, no NFL teams wanted Bill Belichick. I can tell you firsthand that's not true. Dallas still has Mike McCarthy. I'm sure the Jets would rather have Bill Belichick than their current coach. And the Jacksonville Jaguars were begging for Bill Belichick. But there's one problem. Bill can't give them a 400-page Bible telling them to hire their son when he retires.
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Only speculation. He probably agreed that his girlfriend gets free tuition as well. Not gonna lie, I made it pretty far without making the joke. For the rest of this video, the jokes are gonna come flying. The floodgates are open. Bill is going there for one reason, and it has nothing to do with football. Joking. Now, I know the question that you guys are rocking your brain about. How will Bill recruit?
Creed? Yes, sir. Everything okay? Everything's cool, dude.
This is a new day and age where, one, the kids don't want to be told anything. Two, they're getting paid big bucks to go to the school.
Real soon. I'm sure. Good luck on that subway ride home to your miserable, ugly fucking wives.
And the coaching that ran Tom Brady away isn't going to work. Tom Brady himself got on national TV and said that he doesn't think Bill Belichick can recruit. Even Gronk got in on the laughs.
Listen, you really want to come here? I mean, we don't really want you anyway, but I mean, I guess you could come. We'll figure out if you play.
If you bring your parents and use us as a third party, you're gone. You're off the team. We're direct.
I personally think Tom Brady is still mad from the roast. In my opinion, Bill won't have a problem. Maybe back in the day when you had to go sit in the living room with their parents and talk about your principles and your beliefs and then secretly slip a little check in there. But now they can outright pay players. So you shouldn't be asking if Bill Belichick can recruit. You should be asking how much money does North Carolina have. We are in an era where Michael Jordan can literally just want his alma mater to be good and drop a bag and get whoever they want. And going back to Bill's professional career, we know he's going after those second chance players. Better believe there's going to be some North Carolina players with a previous charge. We are now in a time where money talks and BS walks. Do I think he'll be good like next year? I think they'll be alright. It depends on what they can do with the transfer portal. To date, they have lost 9 players already and haven't gotten any. So they will definitely need to get some talent. As far as recruits, who's to even say Bill will coach that long? Like, coach long enough to see those freshmen progress? He signed a 5-year deal with only 3 guaranteed. Now, as athletes, we tend to get our expectations too high. If you don't know what an athlete is, this is the community, spelled A-F-L-E-T-E, and the F is for fan. And as athletes, we really make being an athlete desirable. Without us wearing the jerseys, there's no money. Without us, you are just an athletic UPS driver. Our parlays matter, Lamar Jackson. Back to our expectations. We cannot expect Bill Belichick to make the next Patriots. He had values instilled in that team for decades, and he could threaten the players because there's only 32 teams that they can play for. This is a new field. For example, I have 23,000 followers on TikTok. I'm new to YouTube. This is a whole nother platform. I can't just bring my TikTok stuff over here and expect y'all to like it. By the way, we are growing pretty fast. We're at 300 subs. If you made it this far, subscribe. So next year, I expect a 7-5 record and probably a bowl game. The year after, I expect them to make the playoffs. I honestly don't see a national championship happen. Now, when his son takes over, maybe. I think my favorite thing to come out of this so far is the nickname Chapel Bill. They absolutely cooked with that nickname. It's also funny that they went from a 73-year-old Mack Brown to a 72-year-old Bill Belichick. Belichick. It'd be funny if he's just doing this to prove he can win without Tom Brady. Belichick is that petty. I don't know if you remember when he wasted like 40 seconds off the clock because the team wouldn't accept the penalty. If you stuck around for my full analysis of this situation, I genuinely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love reading and responding to y'all's comments. I sit with Aaliyah and laugh and talk to y'all all the time. My dream is to talk sports with you all. And even with 300 subs, I honestly appreciate it. All right, enough with the soft shit.
Belichick, oh how I miss you. I just wanna kiss you. They just got rid of you.